Hi, I'm JP Flintoff, and this is the Together Project.
A part of me was thinking, if some go, they'll all go, because that often might be the thing that happens.
We made these films with help from communities across Northern Ireland to provide a framework for you to make life so much better for yourself, your friends, and your entire community.
It's very important to me that everyone understands that nobody has to do anything, and anyone in the room is allowed to say no. Huh? You don't want to do it? Brilliant. Okay, yeah, thanks. You go top of the class for saying no. Okay, does anyone want to do it? Not really? Yeah, okay, brilliant. I completely failed. I'm going to ask you to do some things that are interactive, and I'm going to ask you to do them so that you can demonstrate to the rest of the room certain things about what it's like to be a human being. When certain body language and certain behaviours are done, what does that show about us? I'm going to need some volunteers to demonstrate that, so I need about 7 people.
Very often we're shy of starting a collaboration in case it goes wrong. We're worried about falling out, or about other people not wanting the same things as us.
If you sit still and don't do anything, nobody learns anything. I think a round of applause for being the first one. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, by the way, for coming up. One more after that. Excellent, okay. In this game, you're giving each other imaginary presents, okay? And I just want you to experience what it's like when you're trying to give the person the present and you don't know what they want.
There's nothing wrong with it, man. If you're pretending, you can't actually praise that there's not a real present then.
Try giving one to me. See what it's like. Just try to give me an imaginary present. Try giving an imaginary present.
Oh,
what is it?
You do open it and see.
Oh, right. Oh, brilliant. So if I said, here you go, model car Fiat Panda, and you'd say no.
I'd say no, thank you.
So it's not what you
Where's
want.
the receipt?
So what I'm trying to draw attention to is that we all know what we want, but we don't necessarily know what we want until someone tells us what it is. And then we go, nah, I don't really want that. Are you all right? Did I explain it badly?
Oh, no.
You got it? Okay.
It's helpful when we embark on working together with people to keep an eye on our own body language. Are we doing things that present ourselves as overly dominant, or are we being unnecessarily submissive?
So if I'm sitting like this, you might think I'm not having a good time, but I might be going, this is so cool, I'm loving it. Only I know that. If you imagine that I'm the king and you're all my subjects, by paying attention to me, you allow me to carry on being the king. But if you all turn your backs on me and do something else instead, I've lost all my power. No matter how I might hold myself, I'd like you to feel what it's like to do this very strong distortion of low status, and then we'll all do a very, very high status, so that you see what it actually feels like. Well, this is a challenge to you guys over here. I don't know what you can do about it. Oh no, my hair's all a mess, or something like that sort of thing. Try doing that, see how it feels. Adjust your collar. Oh no, it's a bit awkward. Remember this thing about yearning for eye contact with each other, but having to look away as soon as you got it. Try that.
Quite often we make up stories in our heads about the other people being different from us in some way, which they are. But that difference needn't be a problem. You're going to have much more interesting results collaborating with people who are not exactly the same as you are.
Okay, pause, time out. So what might be, like you two don't speak, but what might be a suggestion for how they could resolve this thing?
The two of them are adults, so let them explain. She says it was a misunderstanding. She took it as an insult, so let them explain. She has the right to say how she felt.
Everyone else, please come and stand behind me. And have you got any suggestions?
Yes.
And your suggestion?
You turn around towards her.
Okay. Any suggestions?
Talk.
Okay. Who do you want to talk? Left or right?
Magdalena. No, Rebecca, you say how that made you feel.
But you did apologise, didn't you? Didn't?
She did apologise, and I said that's alright, I'm done.
Oh, so it's all done?
Yeah.
So it's all fixed?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be a good collaborator if they don't feel they have any choice. Ask them, what do they want to get out of it? Take a moment to think of the things that you could achieve if you dared to collaborate. Think of the people you'd like to work with. Tell them clearly what it is that you want, and ask them what they want to get out of it. Give each other full permission to say no, and as your collaboration continues, keep checking with each other that it's going okay. Oh, and don't forget, make sure to enjoy the process.